I believe that leadership knows that whatever happens, everything will be turned into a joke. If electoral commission declare anything they want, no consequence, nothing. Deliver the people of the land from a docility of mentality. Father, help us. Maybe I will say this at this point. The woman with the child was asking for house rent the other day, and works in one of the parastations or something. You see, the kind of allowance or whatever we used to have, all of it is cut and everybody's literally stranded. I need house rent. So how much do you need? It needs maybe some millions. Okay, so how much do you have? That is, if you want to be helped, come to a point then you can be helped forward. And she said nothing, absolutely nothing. So it became difficult to know where to start from. After a while, the same person got angry, and the anger is they don't want to help people. So the question is, the situation you are in now, who was responsible for it? Why wouldn't the anger be redirected to who brought you to this situation? That is another major challenge of our land. Not just the redirection of challenges, but irresponsibility of followership. If we say leadership is irresponsible, which is confirmed, there is an equal and equivalent irresponsibility of the followership of the land. People who won't take responsibility and permanently looking for someone else to redirect their aggression rather than the people that deserve that direction. That is part of the help that God should help our nation. Deliver the people of the land from a docility of mentality. Deliver the people of the land. What they should be serious about, they play about it. They turn it into a joke, online joke. It becomes memes. I hear that there are even people now canvassing for bandits to send them money. And you collect blood money, and you collect money that was the blood of somebody. You will be able to collect it. I believe that leadership knows that whatever happens, everything will be turned into a joke. If electoral commission declare anything they want, no consequence, nothing. If the judiciary miscarry justice, nothing happens. If they 1 to 3% of people leading 99% of people, anything they want to do, they do, and they know that this is a joker population that seem to be under a spell. Nothing, no consequence. When you stand and you speak, and maybe people begin to confront you because you spoke, you are literally on your own. So that is part of the challenge that God must solve. Let God treat the population. Let there be a treatment of the population of our land. Let people wake up a bit with mentality. Let people wake up a bit with responsibility. Let it come to a point where the whole land knows that people can't be taken for a ride forever, and this is not a joker population anymore.